Good to go live. Good morning, afternoon, or good evening, wherever you're tuning in from. Welcome to another live. We are live. The market is open, and this matters right now because your goal is to pass your combines fast, build real consistency, and stop starting over. This is where it actually happens in real time when the market is moving. I'm Roger Mack, head trader of Max Trading Family, where I help traders pass their combines fast, trade calmer, and stay consistent once they're funded. I help. Today I'll be trading live on my practice account for testing the same process I've used to pass my combines with just a handful of high quality trades. You'll see exactly how I read price, plan risk before I enter, and manage the trade. No hype, no guessing, no over trading, none of that fake stuff because it's all here live. So here's what I want you to do next. Slow down, breathe, and watch how patient trading actually looks like. You don't need more trades. You just need one clean decision at a time, and that's what I'm going to portray here tonight. If you want to trade live with me and the crew every morning, ask questions, and have real structure around your trading, you can join the community through the first link in the description where real growth happens every single day. Quick little disclaimer, nothing here is financial advice. I'm simply just sharing my process and how I trade. You're responsible for your own decisions and risk. And then also, like I said last night, the new little tradition here I'm going to do on the live is as soon as I do that, I'm gonna get straight into the today's daily trader devotion. So I'm gonna start off with Proverbs 16:3. Commit to the Lord whatever you do, and He will establish your plans. Now, as traders, most of us say we have a plan until price moves fast. Then the plan disappears and emotions take over. Committing your trading to God doesn't mean praying for wins or hoping for wins. It means respecting the plan even when it's uncomfortable. Risk management is commitment. Walking away after max loss is commitment. Not revenge trading, not over trading is commitment. When you commit the process, God establishes the outcome. Not on your timeline, but His. Now, quick little prayer. God, I commit my trading to you today. Help me honor my plan, respect my rules, and stay disciplined when emotions try to lead. Establish my steps, my mindset, and my execution. Amen. Now, with that being said, let me go ahead and drop the poll for everybody who is coming in here. Let me know how today's Tuesday the 23rd, one day until a couple hours until Christmas Eve here where I'm established. So let me see, let me get set up here. Hello, 4Sports Highlights. How's it going? All right, I'm going to create the poll. How was your trading day? How was your... Let me go ahead and get this set up. I know a lot of people aren't trading, but just check it out. What made me lost money? All right, the poll is now live. After you join, go ahead and check that out. Let me know how your trading day was. Did you make money, lose money, didn't trade, or break even? And as that is live, I'm going to go ahead and go through my trades. I personally did not trade today. I went slow today. I'm waiting to. If you were in here yesterday, I was going in over how I'm on my combine, and I had a trade yesterday morning to where beautiful trade, one and done. But the way fees and take profit was, I ended up getting out $4 away from being funded. I can show that here. So I'm switched over to my combine account. As you can see, the balance there is $5,996.20 with the profit target being $3,000. I'm now $4 away from being funded. I'm waiting until the 25th to actually go ahead and get that funded, just so I can. To me, it's just be cool to get a certificate on. So I can get a certificate on Christmas. So that's what I'm waiting for. Say you should I follow Villa. Was it Villa Lozares? Villa Lozares. Please explain what you mean. Say you should I fall love? Say you should I fall love? Not following. But yeah, so as you see, this is my combine account. $4 away from getting funded. I'm waiting till Christmas just so I it'd be nice, a little extra gift to me. Get a combine or funded account there on Christmas. Now let me go ahead and break down the trades I did see today. Ended up calling out to the group here. I ended up taking on the practice accounts, nothing actually taken from me. If you're new to the strategy, I'm going to go over it just here in a few. I thought that was this trade, but so this is your first time. This is how I trade. I wait till market open. For me, I'm Eastern Standard Time, East Coast of the U.S. So I wait for 9:30 a.m. Not a minute before. At 9:29, I'm chilling, laid back, just getting ready for the charts. Now as soon as 9:29:59 starts to hit, start to get a little dialed in. But as soon as 9:30:00:00 hits, that's when I can start taking trades. That's when I'm locked in, ready to go. How are you feeling today? Me cooking dinner right now. I'm feeling good. Thanks for asking. What are you cooking? What is the name? I am on Topstep. Topstep is the firm I'm on. Topstep is the firm. So let me go ahead and go over the trade I took or called out this morning. I was looking for sales. As soon as 9:30 hit, I was looking for an opportunity. 9:30 hits, nothing. And then my strategy is simple. So step one, I need a lower low or a higher high. See, here's a lower low, price pulled up, price now then proceeded to create a new lower low here. Step two is a pull back in a wick off the 13 EMA. Now this one was a little iffy. Not a lot of people took it because we got a pull back, but it wasn't the cleanest wick. We did close under it, respected it, and that's what I liked. Which we got step three was enter at the break of candle. So as soon as this candle closed and we broke, I was able to hop in sales. And again, not a lot of people in the community caught it. It was more of I even called it out, disclaimer that it was more of a risky one, and if you did hop in to maybe adjust risk just in case. I think I just went 5 points. So that's a trade I called out. Ended up calling out, I believe maybe there were 5-minute setups from there. I ended up calling out some more. I'm not seeing them. Oh, I called out this one. Called out buys. I know one person in the community ended up still doing good on this one. It took me out personally, and then it ran to TP. But I know someone had a higher higher entry, so they got in cleanly, was able to reap off of that. And then I think this is the second setup I called out was these buys here. Stop loss below, and then take profit. Take profit about 3 points. So that is the trades I called out. Yep, no problem. Siri, hello. How's it going? As you guys come in, if you're a trader or have traded today, let me know. Check out the poll. How was your trading day today? Rebecca, I don't know if you heard me. What do you said you were cooking dinner right now? Nice. What are you cooking for yourself or the fam? But yeah, if you're a trader and you traded today, go ahead, check out the poll. Let me know how you did. We got one person who said they made money. Nice, congrats. But if you're not trading today, or you're not a trader or interested in trading, let me know as well. Cause the nice thing is I have a bunch of free resources on my YouTube here that you can check out. Well, I guess it's not necessarily free. The price is maybe a subscribe. If you get the subscribe button and then go from there. Let's go ahead. So looking for some setups here. Might hop in some buys or wait for maybe more of a pullback here. See how we start to react and act around these candles. If we start to show some buyer confidence, I'll look to hop in. But until then, I will sit on hands and kind of let this play out. I can see it pulling back a little bit more. But again, if the buyers show more confidence earlier than that, then I won't hesitate to hop in. More of a breakout. I need some momentum right around here. And I'm trading gold on the 1 minute. To be more exact, the micro gold on the 1 minute is what I'm trading. So we'll stay on here and see what's going on. I wouldn't be surprised if this pulled back a little bit more. That's what I'm kind of looking forward to do. How's everybody's day been? Everybody getting ready for the holidays? Everybody ready for the holidays? Christmas, if you don't celebrate Christmas, then New Year's. And I'm sure everybody kind of celebrates New Year's in their own way. Have you passed FTMO before? FTMO, I have not. That is Forex. I do not trade Forex. I used to. I never traded on FTMO. Hold on, this is miss my buys here.
Order filled.
Oh man, it lagged a little bit, but that's alright. I have not traded on FTMO. That is for actually. The last time I checked, they're for Forex. I'm pretty sure they came out with a future side, but I have not traded. I've not traded with them personally. It just wasn't. Just wasn't for me. I prefer Topstep over FTMO. And then when I did trade Forex, because like I said, when I did trade Forex, that's kind of who the main powerhouse was there. I didn't trade that either. I'm looking for first entry. See if we can get these new highs to get taken out, and then I'll start trailing. So no, long story short, I have not passed FTMO, specifically FTMO. I have passed other firms in the futures space. So like Topstep here, obviously. Take Profit Trader, which is futures, Apex, and then I don't think I ever tried anywhere else, honestly. Those three as far as futures. When I traded Forex, I was Smart Prop Trader was a thing. They ended up going out of business. Blue Guardian's the most recent one. I think I traded with them twice, and then shortly after I ended up switching over to futures altogether. But they were Forex at the time. There's another one. Smart Prop Trader was my favorite because they were more on the good accounts, easy rules, and price manageable, pocket manageable, I should say. Still nice. But they ended up going out of business, and then earlier this year in early March, I guess I gotta say end of February, early March, I ended up switching over to futures. My story is switched over to futures. First week into futures market, I ended up passing the Topstep Combine. From there, I passed on a Wednesday. By that Friday, I ended up passing 2 more accounts. So I had my first week in futures, ended up passing 3 Topstep accounts. That following week, I ended up getting a payout of $3,000, and then, but shortly after, I ended up blowing all the accounts, and it took me like until mid-April or late April to get funded again. But from there, I kind of got the hang of it. I could say comfortably for sure. Now it's kind of like brushing my teeth, honestly. It feels like, well, I wouldn't say brushing my teeth because that'd be like I miss a tooth once in a while. I say like riding a bike.
Order filled.
Stop loss hit. Kind of anticipated more of a pullback, but I felt like we were just going to get a breakout there. I still like the buys. I'm going to wait for, maybe it was this manipulation before continuation. So, I mean, I'll still like to see a little bit more of a pullback, but we start to see it break out again for the buys. I'll hop back in, look for an entry, see if we could break these highs. Looking for a breakout in this area. At the moment, it's just resistance, a nice little ceiling. Well, that is, yeah. No, not only is it a good profit, but like, yeah, but like my first week in the futures, it was most definitely. Now you can see why I've never left, type of thing. But yeah, but ever since been trading with them, it's been nice. Tried a couple other futures firms. My second favorite's Take Profit Trader. I have yet to get a payout with them. Been funded with them a few times. I don't say multiple, 3 times, I believe. 3 times out of 5. So 3 out of 5 times. That's not pass. Do you pass prop firm challenge for people, and how much do I charge? I don't. To say I charge them for people is kind of yes and no. Like I would send some people join my community. So you can join my community. That's what I help people do. I help pass their prop firm challenges. But it's not like I actually trade it for you, like your actual account. Because at the end of the day, I like to help build you guys into your own traders. Oh, missing the breakout here.
Order filled.
So I do call out signals for those who are more like, just like give me the signal, I'm just follow you type of thing. Or there's people who actually take time to learn, who want to actually learn the strategy. If you want to learn the strategy, we do that as well. I help people do that as well. And then there's some people who come in and join the community with different strategies. So, because if you have a strategy that you like and you're comfortable with, I'd rather you stick with that because it's something you know. Just I help people with the right risk management and right mindset still get funded with pretty much come as you are, and then we'll work around it. And then you could check out, if you're interested in that, first thing in the description, you can go ahead and check that out. I'm pretty sure it's the only link in the description at the moment. Go ahead and check that out. How much do I charge? $20 a week. Just for pretty much a commitment charge. Let me know you're committed, and hopefully in due time you'll get your return on investment fairly quick. Yeah. Yep. Let me know if you do join, go ahead and let me know you're from the live. Let me know you're from the live just so I know who you are. And then we'll go from there. We'll figure out where you are, and then we'll game plan. Cause either those who fail to plan to fail. So that's the first thing I like to do. I like to figure out where you are, then I like to figure out a game plan, and then from there attack the goal. I'm gonna pass the 100K from UK. Nice from UK. I want to pass. Oh yeah, for Topstep or FTMO. Yeah, for sure. Likewise. Again, if you join tonight, let me know. I'll probably get a notification unless somebody else joins at the same time you do. I'll probably get a notification if you do end up joining. Topstep, okay, yeah. I'd recommend doing the 50K account. Nothing wrong with the 100K account. It's just a further target to hit. Takes a little longer. Oh, perfect. You'll fit right in then, female trader. For which I like it because compared to the guys, I guess I could say this because I'm a guy. It's a little harder to work with. Nah, I wouldn't say harder to work with. I'm not even gonna say that because most of the guys are cool, but some like they quit easier. But if you'll fit right in. I would say probably, unless one of the girls are in the chat right now, but I'm gonna say most of the community in the live. I'm trying to put a number to it. 80% girls. I'll put it like this: if there's probably a 3-to-1 or 2-to-1 female ratio in my community for sure. We're the 50K to start with. Yeah, it's easier to follow. It's easier to pass. We can get you funded. Once we get the right risk and everything, hopefully get you funded in 2 days. That is the goal there. 2 to 3 days, depending on how locked. She might be in here tonight, but we got a girl in the community who is fairly close to passing. She ended up hitting big this morning. And she might be one of those cases. I don't think she trades my strategy. Sometimes she sees my call out. Sometimes she doesn't. Excuse me. For the most part, she trades her own strategy. So this is even that thing of being around winners and just being around people who are consistent, or just the community aspect can go a long way of just being in the right place at the right time type of thing. One of those you become who you're surrounded by. So if 4 people are funded or 4 people working to be funded, and you're the 5th one in the room, That's where most of them, I'm gonna say 30%, 30 to 40% of the people in my community is a byproduct of that for sure. And about 20% follow just strictly my signals, and then the other part, just a few that do go off of just the risk, or a few of them that want to learn the strategy. But yeah, it's like I said, you come as you are, and the game plan from there. Man, I'm about to get faked out again here. It looked like it was about to shoot back up. That's alright. If I get cooked here, I'll look for a re-entry. I'd rather use your strategy. It's better to learn from someone who knows more. Well, yes, okay, yes, I do follow that. But I mean, so we'll like I will reverse engineer it. If you have a strategy you're comfortable with, and you've been trading for a while, it's something. If it's something like, I mean, we can also get you to a strategy quick. My strategy is simple. It's 3 steps. But if you come in with one already, you're like By the way, either way, yeah, we can. So the nice thing is, I obviously have a lot of videos on my YouTube. You can check out of my strategy, probably the most recent ones, probably the most like 4 or 5 recent ones. You can check out the strategy. But the cool thing about the community for VIP only, I do weekly webinars where I go over the entire week previously that we traded. So I like try to post it probably Sunday nights. What would be for me, Sunday or Saturday nights or Fridays if I'm quick, but most likely Sunday nights before the week starts. I go over the previous week, Monday through Friday, every trade I took, unfiltered, all the buys, all the sells, and then just break down the strategy step by step through there, so you can see actually like more action if you weren't able to catch the day of, or just like to review it again and whatnot. So that opportunity is there. So I mean, there's probably, let me see. I'm trying to do. Sometimes I get a little. Sometimes I get a little. Takes me a little bit to get to it, but there's multiple videos there. Multiple videos. I posted one of the lives. One of these lives are great. One of the Sunday nights. You have advice for me to join after Xmas? It's up to you. I would say the sooner the better. Get you started. Cause I mean, I'll be on every day. I'll be on every day. Tomorrow we'll be on trading. You're in the UK, so it might be. Let me see if I got my time zones here. Oh man, like midday, like 2:30 for you. I don't know when's New York market open. That's when we trade. New York market open. But long story short, I'll be on tomorrow morning. I'll be on Christmas for a little bit because, like I said, I gotta pass my funded account Christmas. Friday I'll be trading, and then I'm gonna be on every day. Maybe not New Year's Day. New Year's Day might be the only day. Even then, I'll probably hop in. Even if I'm in for 10 minutes, I'll try to be on every morning. Look at the charts a little bit. Even if I'm not trading, I'll be on. But like tomorrow, so if you do join today, then tomorrow when you trade at market open, say we don't actually take a setup tomorrow and Christmas, so Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, we don't actually take a trade. We'll still maybe open up a practice account. It'd be a good time to ask questions, join the live, like to get to feel the community and how everything works that way. And everything, yeah. Check that out. So it'd be a good way to get used to things. That's usually the best. People like to come in. I like them. They're following my strategy or learning my strategy. Start out on the practice account. Take a day or two to get used to things, and then from there, just fresh week or whatever they get comfortable or understand everything. Get them rocking and rolling. Yeah. That's pretty cool. No, yeah. Go back to the you'll fit just in. Fit perfectly in. Yeah, believe it or not, I don't know why you guys are like more low key in the field. Because believe it or not, you would think you go on social media and there's nothing but at least from my angle, there's nothing but guy traders. But like I say, most of my community, more than 50% for sure, are female traders, which is awesome. Because you guys are probably it will and can be better traders than us. Yep, $20 a week. Yes, bro. Starting Christmas with a blown account, man. That's all right. Hey, I mean, if you let me see, it's the 23rd. It would be technically the 24th on the trading day. I mean, you really could lock in today and tomorrow and get funded on Christmas. Lock in tonight and today and then the 25th. So tonight, tomorrow night, or tomorrow morning and the next day morning, and be funded by Christmas. Well, that's all right. Or take your time and forget about getting funded by Christmas and get locked in for the new year. That was my goal. Get a couple accounts before the new year. So that's what I've been focusing on most of December, for the most part, the last 2 weeks. 24 for me. I'm in the UK. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's still the 23rd for me. So 3 tips you would give and do think 3 tips you would give and do you think meme coins is valid? I'm gonna start with do I think meme coins are valid in the state right now? Do I think they're valid? Yes and no. Do I think you can find? I'll play like this. Do I think you could get a better return on investment somewhere else? Yes and no, because that's like to me it's like the lottery. It is like the lottery, and it's like you have to be in the right. It's like the lottery. It's like you have to be in the right place at the same time, right place at the right time, and community. And right now, I feel like if you want to stay in crypto, I'd rather just long term holding. Just find the stable coins, Bitcoin to be more exact. But if you want to trade crypto, I was in the meme coins a little bit. It's a dog eat dog world. It was cool for a little bit, but you got to be in the community. You got to be in everything. And you got to be in the trenches. That's what I guess would be the easiest thing. You got to be in the trenches to really succeed. And the 3 tips I would give: let the market pay you for trading. That's all trading is. Let the market pay you for trading. Patience. So that goes into the first one. Patience pays. Your profits are in your patience. And let's see. I'll give you 2 more. Going on tilt is lame. The fact that you go on tilt as a trader, we're not little kids anymore. 9 times out of 10, we're all 18 plus, or we're all grown enough or should be old enough to control our emotions. We're not kids. Stop going on tilt. Tilt leads to blown accounts, but just grow up. And 4th, don't over risk. Take base hits, because going for the home run every time. Everybody's ready for the home run profits, but not a lot of people are ready for the home run loss. So those would be my biggest tips. I'm gonna try 50K this time. Easier to pass than 100K last time. Yeah, 100% go with. To me, it's like I don't understand the 100K unless you're comfortable with it and got it. I don't understand getting the 100K and the 150K accounts unless you're more of a swing trader or like have like a need that drawdown type of thing. Because at the end of the day, no matter what account you're on, 5K is the max payout. So that's how I look at it. Like you're paying more to make the same amount, no matter what type of thing. To me, I'm kind of ripping and running the account. So it's like I could pass a 50K account in 2 days a lot more comfortably, 1,500 and getting funded and calling it like that. Are you trading Asia session right now then? Is it worth it? Never looked into Asia. Yes, I'm trading Asia session right now. Is it worth it? Depends if this is a comfortable time for you. I'm on my practice. I only trade my practice account during Asia. So right now I'm on a practice account. I haven't traded a live account on the Asia session. It just, to me, it's not the market validity is some nights it pumps and goes crazy. Some nights it's just like this where we're moving sideways, going slow. So that's exactly why I use it to forward test. I use Asia session slow, so I use it to forward test, slow things down, and practice being patient. So when my actual times come, I'm more snappy, and like I can the trades still slow down to me. So I just use this to practice kind of getting at good entries in my trades and just reading price action, reading candles because everything's slowed down. So I use this as a slow tape reading type of thing. I got the Trump gold card meme coin waiting for a pump. Nice. What is tilt? I feel like I want to give an answer, but if you don't know what tilt is, then good type of thing. But tilt for the most part is when there's a lot of traders. It's like over trading for the most part. Over trading because like people will lose a trade and then they over trade, but like they over trade just insanely. They'll blow an account, buy 2 more accounts, and blow those. So that's tilt. It's just going crazy in a negative type of thing. You're just over risking. It's having that I need to win mentality. And a lot of people here go on tilt. And I was having this conversation with my brother. A lot of people normalize it. If you do know tilt, a lot of people normalize it, and then it's just like it's not, or like joke about it online and all that, or make memes. It's like a funny thing in some trading. I've seen a lot of videos like on TikTok or something like that go viral for it, and I don't think it should be joked about because like at the end of the day, it's you blowing your money because you can't control your emotions. That was funny about that, you know. I get it, we all experience it, but look at it like a bad thing, and it forces you to lock in and grow up type of thing. Man, we're just moving sideways tonight. Yeah, I got a habit of over trading, but I don't keep buying accounts. I'll go back to the drawing board, do more back and forward testing before getting another. Yeah, that's perfectly. That I feel like that is the best way to fail. I'll say that. But if you keep over trading, then you're doing nothing but that's in the insanity, you know. And it kind of becomes a thing when you look in the mirror and say, at what point do I stop over trading? But the fact that you can go back to the drawing board, take your time, take a deep breath, do some journaling and whatnot before, and do some forward testing and everything. Before, the fact that you can reset and get back to zero mentally before you get another account is fire. That's what you should do. But at a certain point, we gotta look ourselves in the mirror and say, what am I doing? And I'm not gonna lie, it takes a couple of those times. I'm speaking from experience. It takes a couple of mirror visits, sit downs, and one-on-ones in the journal to finally lock in. 2026, I'm trading all year, so I hope to see good results. And I know will cause I was doing good on paper. And I know I will because I was doing good on paper for sure. Listen, once you get on these accounts, whether you trade combine or a live account, it's the same exact thing as paper trading. Same exact thing, same exact mindset. Take your time, just do what you do. You know what you got to do, just do what you do. Yes, the hardest bit because you can't overtrade on back testing because you just skip forward in time. Overtrading is only fixed when live trading. Yeah. I don't think I ever really had a. Thankful for me, I didn't really have a problem over trading because when I first started, I recommend everybody getting mentorship if you can, or at least a mentorship partner or an accountability group. I had a little bit of all that, a mixture of that, and the way I was just brought into it, it was like and it's the same way I trade today. Well, I'm a little bit more strict today. But when I first started, it was a 2-trade max rule. So it was, if I win a trade, I'm done. One and done. If I lose the first trade, lose the second, I'm done. So it was 2 trades max. If I lose the first trade, win the second, I'm done. So it was either 2 losses, win, loss, or one and done. And nowadays, going into 2026, I'm so comfortable now. And I guess also with my strategy, I know once I start calling out more setups and being on the charts more, I get mental fatigue. So it's like there's no point in me staying on the charts even longer after a loss because I just know my rate of losing is increased by tenfold. So nowadays it's just like one and done, win or lose. I could call it a day and I'll be fine with it, honestly. Thanks, bro. I'm locked and ready. No, yeah, for sure. Hey, you got it, bro. Do what you do. It's like only you can stop you, and obviously if you put the time in and paper traded enough to where you're comfortable with the setup. Understand that losses are going to be a thing. It is what it is. Man, nice little melt here. I'm gonna see if I can get a pullback. Maybe hop on some sales here. Until then, the way I'm trying to fix it is by only trading post London, pre New York AM. Once New York AM is done, I am done. And my refined strategy has such picky criteria. I only get 1 or 2 a day. Anyways, yeah. So that helps a lot. I'm the same way. I trade New York Open for 1 hour. So for me, imagine New York Open, which I want to say is 2:30 for you. I'm guessing times because you said you're in the UK. I'm guessing times. For me, it's 9:30. So from 9:30 to 10:30, I'm trading. So that's a 1 hour, a short period to look for one setup. Most of the time, and it used to be 9:30 to 11, so 90 minutes. But I shortened it because 9 times out of 10, for a great day, like most of my days, I'm done within the first 10 to 15 minutes. And then obviously as you start waiting more and more, the mental fatigue, and then it's like, how long can a person sit there? Unless I've been trading for a little bit, so I can get bored and still be focused while trading. But for most people, they get bored and start hopping into random stuff, which is where they get cooked. So I kind of also take that away from myself to, at a certain point, after an hour, I'm like, man, why am I here? I don't even trust price action at that point. So I get in, get out. And then the strict criteria, and even then I'm picky. Even then I am picky. That's how I've realized have been my most winning months, most winning weeks, most winning days, when I am picky. But not too picky. I can't be too picky to where I'm hesitating to hop in trades. If I get about 3 rules, once all boxes are checked, I'm letting it fly. I am letting it fly. It's 2:30 open currently with daylight savings. I knew it. It's 2:30 open currently with daylight savings, but I try and get on the charts at 12 as there are decent setups pre New York AM. So 30. Yeah, okay. I knew it was 2:30 AM. Man. I knew this was going to melt a little bit. I was hoping for a pullback. Sorry, we might get in this area, and I'd rather wait for a sale. No, that's a fire session as well. I used to trade then. Back when I traded, I used to trade a different strategy. Back when I traded, I used to trade probably the exact same time as you, about an hour to 2 before open, leading up into it, for sure. See, trading in the UK, I would actually like that, because London, I'd be looking, for me, it's, imagine trading, like it's 9 p.m. for me. Imagine trading 3 a.m. Me personally, I'm knocked out by then. So, but I just like to be that, for you to be like your regular trading times. There'd be some fire setups in London session. So that's dope. Yeah, it's annoying in the UK. It's 1:30 for 6 months of the year and 2:30. Yeah, that is odd. So because of the time change, it changes what time is open. That would most definitely would be something I have to get used to. That first couple weeks of couple weeks of transition would most definitely throw me off. But then it also probably throws price off a little bit because everybody else is getting thrown off a little bit. So let's check out these polls. We got 33% said they made money. 25% said they lost. Don't worry, it's just a day. It's a penny in a jar of multiple other pennies. Oh no, I forgot to say it for that. It's a drop in the bucket. All that matters is how you attack the next day. 31% that said they didn't trade, nice, and then 8% that said they wouldn't break even, nice. The fact that you were able to stop at break even, not overtrade at that point, able to walk away at that point, is fire. What's best time to trade? The best time to trade is what time works best for you. What block of the day, man, nice little melt. What block of the day can you not? Can you? What block of the day can you consistently show up and be locked in and have that time period for you to trade? That is the best time to trade. Because right now it's Asian session and the market just tanked. The market just tanked from the top 12 points. Like, that's a nice little move. If you're trading a Topstep combine on a 50K account, 3 gold contracts for 5 points, you're halfway to a combine 2 days in a row, and you're funded. Now, if you wanted a lower risk, so 3 contracts, 5-point move. This is So this is all you need to get funded. If you're going high risk, 5 points, this is all you need to get funded. Lower risk, two contracts for 7.5 points equals 1,500 still. This is all you need to get funded. So, any time of the period that, can give that opportunity, that's for sure. So whatever time of the period you can black out for yourself, be focused, no distractions, dedicate to trading is going to be the best time for you. It was annoying for my first year of trading because I forgot the time change and was on the markets earlier. I bet. 9 a.m. works best for my strategy, but it's annoying as I'm on the charts for like 12 to as late as 5:30 p.m., which is a bit of an annoying time. Oh, yeah. See, okay, I would recommend. I recommend maybe, I don't know how you journal. I'm pretty deep into my journaling, which every year I add something new. So in 2024, I actually started journaling locked in. In 2025, I added to my journal a picture, so I could show you every single trade I took in since 2024. I have a picture of every single trade. That's what I've added on, and then in 2025, so that was I did that in 2024 as well. So a journal and pictures. In 2025, I added weekly reviews to my journals and a monthly review. So every week I review all my weeks and how I did just overall. And every month I do that at the end of each month. In 2025, I'm thinking about adding video recordings, right? Because I have the opportunity to record myself every morning. I'm only on there for an hour and just make a little folder in like my drive or something like that. And so I can read film. And I was saying that to say because you said you trade between 12 and 5:30. Maybe for like the first half of the year next year, if you put in your journal what time does your trade hit, and then maybe after how long you do it for, after 6 months, after 100 trades, after 1,000 trades, you put all those times together, add them up, divide it by, get the average. Do that, get the average of all those times, and then from there, now you have now you can block off a time period of when your trades best hit, and then that'll condense it down to, that can get real condensed. If you're only hitting your best trades and winning in a 15-minute period, and that's your average, if you only have to show up for 5 minutes before that, and then for 15 minutes, and then if you don't get a setup between then, that could be game changer. But I would say like 10 minutes before and 10 minutes after, because things may change in between. Man, I should have just hopped in these sales for the fun of it. At this point, I wanted a pullback. We didn't even get a pullback yet. Just straight melt. Most of my trades are like 130 to 330. So at that point, I know for my example, so most of my trades happen between 9:30 and 10:30. At first, I thought it was 9:30 and 11. Condensed it. I wasn't getting anything after 10:30. I knew after 10:30, I wasn't even looking for setups. I was starting to get a little tired. I just knew I wasn't confident in my trades. So I was like, I condensed it down to 10:30. So most of my trades happen between 9:30 and 10:30. I buy the charts 10 minutes before open. So if you show up every day, there's no point of you. If most of your setup, if most of your setup set up between 1:30 and 3:30, why would you be on the charts 12 to 1, and why would you be on the charts after 3:30? So why would you be on the charts 4 to 5? You know what I'm saying? If you know you're gonna get your best opportunity get your best opportunities, feel confident, have trust, know you're gonna get that movement, know you're gonna get your setups, and just that's just your best time to groove. 1:30 p.m. 3:30. Why wouldn't you just why is that your set time? Because now that means between 12 and 1:30, you're hoping for a setup, and even then, you know that you might get a better setup later. And then at the 3:30, you know, 9 times 10, if you're like me, you start to get like emotional fatigue or just fatigue either because you're on the charts at that all day at that time. So you start to get like, and you know your best window of trade. So now you're kind of hoping for a setup to happen before your time ends. So if you just blocked off that time, and if a trade doesn't happen that day, so what? You know, you come back tomorrow and see if the trade happens then. Yo, I'm in shorts. Do you think I should trail? I've been messing with the trailing. If you're on Topstep, they have a trailing stop. You can just throw that on there automatically. I would, if you're in shorts, if you're in a micro gold, I got about 200 EMA here, which I actually might get in a sell opportunity on this pullback here. I would see, depending on where you entered, and how many contracts you entered, do you have an opportunity to scale out maybe? Because if you're thinking about trailing, you might want to maybe take some off the table. Maybe wait for a pullback. Wait for a pullback, see if it continues. If you don't got that, just play it by ear, you know. See if it continues. So scale out, see if it gets a pullback to continuation or a trail, you know. Or a trail. You could always secure profit and go break even instead of trailing to see if it keeps going down. But I don't know where your entry was, so it all kind of depends off of that and how you're feeling. Yeah, it's just most days I get one setup. Some days I get a setup, and I don't want to miss the few I get at 12 or at 5:30. That's fair. I understand what you're saying, because that's like the way my setup happens. I get a decent amount at this time, but I just know that I'm gonna get more pair, more what's the word? Not profitable, more A plus, I guess would be the word. More A plus setups between that time period. It's like can you sacrifice a couple hours for a couple $100 more? Give me 1 second. Let me answer this. Let me call him. Let him know I'll call him right back. I mean, I get it. That's still time. You can be looking for opportunities. But it's like, it's like baseball. Would you rather wait for that perfect pitch, or would you rather wait for the ones it's still going to be a strike in that batter's box, but it's still not, if you like the low ones and you waiting for that perfect pitch for that low ones, but there's a high one and it still might be a strike, are you still going to swing at it? You might have to, but the good thing about trading is there's not a 3-2 count. The good thing about trading is there's unlimited strikes. You can wait for that low pitch every single time. Every single time. Too many has had to get used to trading, but can't wait until I'm at the point where I could quit my job. For sure. And I'm praying that it happens for everybody in this group. That wherever you want to go with trading, I hope it happens for you. Fall in love with the journey. Fall in love with becoming better every single day. And in due time, I pray and hope that everybody's outcome of where they want to be with trading is fulfilled in due time. For sure. I guess once I get to the point where I have like 10 plus accounts copy trading, I can cut off a few hours, make enough. But while I'm trying to pass my first few, I may as well lock in for all the time. And again, that just like my first point was, if you have that time to where you can lock in those hours, why not? Why not? If you can lock in between, if you have undivided attention where you can lock in, you can. If you have that time, why not? And you feel comfortable and all that. But I'm just giving you, just throwing out ideas. I'm not king charts over here. Just throwing out ideas. What's worked for me? I throwing shit at the wall and seeing what stick. Just don't. I'm just loading you up as well to throw at the wall and see what happens for you. But I'm definitely starting to because I did be waking up looking at market. no, I get that. I feel that. I feel that. Let me get some sales here. Let's see if we can break. Yeah, I got a breakdown here. We might pull back a little bit more. Let me see how. Unless price can put this a little lower.
Order filled.
Oh, I had to put it lower, but that's all right. I'll put stop loss up here. Yeah, bro, your psychology. Yeah, it's like I've taken a lot of L's, a lot of experience, a lot of battle wounds to get here. Not overnight, that's for sure. Not overnight. Appreciate it. Appreciate the sub. I always say the markets are like woman, let it chase you, don't chase the market. Facts. Yeah. Yeah. My favorite lines recently has been let the market pay you for waiting. That has been my favorite one recently. That's really what it is. Like that's just like that. Don't let it chase don't chase it, let it chase you. And the market is likely like that. It's the one let me think about it. It's one of the, cause I don't know. It's one of the fields where you can become. The longer you can wait, the richer you become. The longer you wait, the richer you can become. So let the market pay you for waiting. It's one of my favorite. I might have to get that on a. I might have to trademark that or something. That's all this is a waiting game. As I wait for price to hopefully keep melting and smack TP here. You know the trailing stops one of my favorite tools. I'm gonna adjust my stop loss. Adjust my stop loss. No, I'm gonna sales here. Click the wrong thing. Let's see if I can get out one position at the new lows here. Then I leave a trailing stop. See if I can catch a little bit more. That's what we gotta get in our heads. Getting paid for sitting and waiting. All it is. All it is. Easier said than done, but I don't know. Recently, I felt like I hit the point to where it's like in trading we're all like raging bulls. We're all like mad. In trading, we're like mad dogs. If you ever read The Call of the Wild, it's about a book about a dog. We're all like mad dogs until we all keep getting hit with the club. Some of us keep getting hit with the club until death, but some of us eventually get in line and lock in and finally say enough's enough and start getting tamed a little bit. That's kind of what it takes. I am trading the market. I'm currently trading. I'm trading gold. I'm a gold trader. Futures. How often do you go live? I'm trying to. I don't have a set kind of thing. Just every night I can hop on. I'll hop on. What? I'm gonna get close to take profit in reverse. Any night I can hop on. For me, it is just at whatever time it is for you now. About an hour before this is when I try to hop on. Boo. Type of price action. Anytime I, anytime I find myself at home or free or something like that. All 2026, that's my goal. It's kind of. I started it in December to roll into 2026. So my goal for 2026 is just anytime I find myself at home not doing anything, I'll be on live with you guys. So feel free to stop by, come in, chat it, help keep me company. These are my favorite nights. These are my favorite nights more than the stream because this is why I traded my practice account so I can chill here, chat with you guys because I grow as well off these conversations. Appreciate it. Appreciate that. But yeah, anytime you subscribe, turn on the post notifications, and anytime you see me live, come say what's up. I like the conversations more than I do actually trading. Helps me grow, helps you guys grow, hopefully, and no, I definitely would. No, yeah, appreciate it. I try to drop as much, just as much. I've been in the game long enough to drop a little bit of some game in here, but it's one thing acting it and saying it out loud, and then actually putting it in a conversation, which helps and helps me lock in. So like this is nighttime for me, and then I trade in the morning. These are like my nighttime refreshers to. It's like every night you told yourself what you got to do for the next day, or the kind of the habit you tell yourself the habits you got to instill to succeed the next day. So this is what I use this time for. Again, I'm on my practice account. That's why I'm not fazed by these losses and this crazy price action that's about to cook me here. I use this time to practice my patience, reading candles, reading price action, and staying calm. Even in the losses, I've lost a couple trades. This is a good time to practice losing, because it doesn't matter how good you are at winning. I think there's a book, The Best Losers Win. And this is what these trades right here. Price got a point away from take profit, reversed crazily, and almost hit stop loss. And I didn't feel phased at all. Didn't budge. Didn't feel phased. This helps me also lose. This helps me become a better loser. So that's something to try as well. I guess that's game in the gym in itself. Use a practice account, live trading. Not live trading a practice account, or like forward testing a practice account, and just take a couple losses. Practice just staying calm, dealing with the losses like they are what they are. Best losers win. Yeah, I don't even. Hold on. I feel like I read the book. One of my favorite trading books. One Good Trade. I recommend that. One Good Trade after one good trade after one good trade by Mike Bellafiore from S&B Capital. That is one of my favorite books I read this year. Actually, it's probably gonna be my reread for next year. And the best thing about it talks about retail traders and prop firm traders, so everyday traders like us, and just how from the good to the bad, how their mindset, what they do, their habits, and just focusing on one good trade after one good trade after one good trade. That's been one of my favorite models this year. That's all it is. That goes back to patience. Take one good trade, win or lose, that's okay. Because if you actually focus on it being a good trade, you're not stressed about it. I have read Best Losers Win. I don't remember it. Maybe I'll add that into my. I don't think it was a long book. Yeah, 6-hour book. I had it on audio book. I don't remember it. I do not remember it. I'll most definitely add Best Losers Win back into my rereads since I finished it. I have to add it to my rereads this year. Because it is facts. Best losers win, and one good trade at a time. As I wait for take profit to get hopefully smacked here, and then I can leave a trailing position. So this is perfect practice. I legit seen price. Let's measure it out. This is take profit. Less than a point, 0.9, less than a point, less than 10 ticks away from hitting take profit. Seeing it reverse, get less than probably 2 ticks away from hitting stop loss, and I'm still in the same trade. Didn't budge. Now, granted, again, this is my practice account, but this helps me. This has helped me in real time to do the exact same thing when I'm actually live in the markets. It helps out. But I'm gonna sit it out. Hopefully we get a smack-a-doodle-doo here. Low-key could have scaled in at that point. I was more, I guess, kind of focused on seeing if it would continue. But as soon as it respected this line here, that's why I took the first trade. It respected the 200 and broke down. As soon as it came back and respected this yellow line is my 200 EMA, by the way. It respected it again perfectly, no candles closed above. I could have scaled in, and then my take profit would have been higher. But that's all right. This is something I'm noting to myself for next time. Let me check out these votes. Let's see. We got 19 votes. We got 47% that made money. Congrats. 16% that lost money. That's all right. This is another day. 32% that didn't trade, which I'm not kind of expecting. Expected that to be one of the higher ones because of the holidays in the week. And then 5% that said break even. Smooth. Smooth. And if you haven't already, go ahead and check out the poll there. Let me know how your trading day went as I sit through this trade and hopefully get something. Excuse me. Hopefully something shakes here before I'll stay on. Yesterday I got cooked. I went to go stay on it was my final trade of the night. I think I moved sideways the trade ended up moving sideways forever. I ended up just having to call it. I'm pretty sure I ended up hitting take profit, if I'm not mistaken. But as soon as we get an outcome for this trade, we either hit stop loss or we get out at these lows here. And then as soon as we get out at the lows, I'll leave a trailing stop for 15 ticks. And then we'll go from there. Hopefully we get some nice continuation. Yeah. For the people who are still in here, are you guys trading what's tomorrow? The eve? Well, sometimes it's actually the 24th for some people. Are you guys trading tomorrow? Are you guys trading tomorrow or Christmas? How many trades you took today? On my 0, like actual trades, so the actual account, I've taken 0 trades today. On the practice account, I took 2 or 3 this morning, and then this is the 3rd trade tonight. But as far as like live trades, 0. So if you don't, I'll go over that. Since clearly I'm moving some. So I'm currently on a combine right now. I'm on a 50K Topstep combine, and let me switch to that real quick. 50K Topstep combine. If you look at the balance there, I am $4 away from getting funded, and I could have traded it today. Could have traded it yesterday. Let's say Tuesday. Yeah, I could have traded it yesterday, but I decided that I am waiting for Christmas. I'm going to hop on for Christmas. Take a quick little $10 trade. Get funded. And then I just wanted to. I guess this is. Would that be ego? Would that be ego trading? I don't know. I just wanted the certificate to be 12/25, 2025. I just wanted the Top Step certificate to be on Christmas. So I'm waiting for Christmas for that to for that to drop. And I might have to run it back for next year. No, I appreciate it. I might have to run it back. Not, I guess next year. I might have to run it back for next week so that on maybe January 1st, 2026, I can pass. So it's nice funded on. So I can say I got funded on Christmas and on New Year's. Be kind of cool. But yeah, that's why I'm taking it. I'm pretty comfortable getting funded. That's what I preach and teach in my community. And help traders do is get funded on their combines. It's kind of what I guess you could say my specialty. That's what I help people do. To me, it's like riding a bike. It's not if I'll get funded, it's when I'll get funded. And then from there, it's just taking my time and getting the payouts. That's more what I'm trying to get consistent in. I consistently can get funded, but now I'm kind to consistently get payouts. And by consistently, that's once a month. I guess would be consistent for me. That's my goal. I don't even want to say goal because goal is like something you're working towards. That's what I'm going to do in 2026 is consistently get payouts. But as far as getting funded, like I said, it's not if I'll get funded, it's when I'll get funded. Which is also, if you actually check out my videos, is what I lots of videos on that. I have the how I did it, and then I have the how-to video because it's just structure. I just broke it down to a gamified it, broke it down to a structure, so that with any strategy, it's just a math game. I could break it down right here with the 50K Topstep. To me, I looked at it like the 50K Topstep account. The profit target is 3,000. You have a 50% consistency rule. Cool. Now, why take my time and wait a whole month to get funded and pay that renewal fee of $50? Well, really, it's now just 90 because I do the no activation fees. But why not? Why? Long story short, I break it down. 50% consistency rule. That means you can't make more. Well, you shouldn't make more than 1,500, but you can. But you shouldn't make more than 1,500 in a day. And so at that point, why would you really make less than 1,500 in a day? So I break it down to I can get funded 2 trades, 2 days, where each trade I aim for 1,500 no matter what. And then with waiting for my setup, that's the key part there is waiting for your setup, your A+ setup. It forces you to wait, but it not so much it forces you because forces sounds like you're fighting against it. It allows you to wait, which makes things easier to wait for your A+ setup. Because if I told you right now, bro or gal, wait for your A+ setup, hop in it with 2 to 3 or 4 or 5 contracts, have your take profit at 1,500, and you know that if you wait for your setup, 9 times out of 10 you'll win. You do that 2 days in a row and you'll be funded. It doesn't sound hard, does it? Oof, voice crack, does it? So that is the structure I follow and teach, and been able to rock with this whole year, really. That's what I guide and teach people to do in my community. It takes a little bit because it is high risk, high reward. Because obviously, if your take profit is going to be 1,500, 9 times out of 10, your stop loss is going to be chunky as well, I guess I could say. But that also it goes back to knowing your A+ setup. Because everybody here, if you're a trader, you have an A+ setup. If I told you all you had to do was wait for that, that's all you had to do is wait for that A+ setup. And if you have a winning strategy, meaning more than 50% of your trades you're going to win, reverse engineer the math. So if your regular strategy goes for a 2-to-1, you should be going for 1,500 to risking 750 to make 1,500. Now if you're a 1-to-1, it gets a little dicier. risk 1,500 to make 1,500. But if you're like me, where my stop loss might vary, then sometimes, no matter what, it's fixed at 1,500. Sometimes this one in trades, my stop loss is bigger than 1,500, bigger than 2,000 even. Depends how much momentum and volumes in the market. But yeah, that's how I go about trading, and then just do the next day. You just reset, same exact thing. Cause let's be real, if the hardest thing for people is waiting for that A plus setup, and if you just wait for that, your odds of winning should be higher than not. And then also understanding that if you lose and don't hit that trade, it's not the end of the world. It's how you attack that second trade. Then you go and tilt, throw the whole account away. Don't think about still one good trade at a time. That's where people get cooked. What's up, Eli? Dub for sure. So we got some more votes in the polls. We got 22 votes in. 41% said they made money. 14% saw that they lost. 41%, so more people said they didn't trade, and 5% still said break even. So we're about 41% made money. 41% said they didn't trade. Cool, smooth. Man, see, I don't like this now, but yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if this is the end of the party here. Dang the delay, look. Yeah, no, yeah, for sure. There is a devious delay. I don't know how to fix it either, but that's all right. Cause I mean, these are mess around trades, so I wouldn't really advise anybody following the trades anyways. So that delay allows them to not hop in or follow my trades. Cause again, I'm on my practice account, so these are risk-free trades for me. I won't want somebody actually on here getting cooked. Because if you want the on time opportunities, and first link in the description, you can check out the community to trade with me and the crew there. But besides that, just chilling. Oh yeah, 10 seconds. That's kind of perfect. As we get another retest of entry here, really getting tested at this moment. Well, the market, I'm not gonna say tested, but really bouncing up and down, really just moving sideways. I guess would be the way to say that. We see just a little bit more of a movement down, but I don't know how to. No, that's all right. Like I said, I like the delay. Keep the delay on. It might not even be a setting. It might just be a Wi-Fi thing, but it's still good and perfect. I can hold the conversation, and also doesn't allow people to trail my trades there. Also, with the disclaimer, I do not. This is not financial advice. Take your own risk and trades at your own risks there, and own thoughts there. But also, like I said, I'm on my practice. I want you to take these trades anyways. You know, sometimes my hit rate is not too bad during these hours. So I want to say, see, I can check out my calendar. See, for the month of December, can it show that? Does it show that? For the month of December, not too bad. I'm not gonna lie, we're about break even for the most part. The month of December on the practice account, we were about break even. A little on profit, $194 in profit. It's not shabby. Not too bad. We'll see how we end tonight. Can we break some of this deficit or we're taking a small loss? What am I looking for? Come on. At least hit, like, if we're going to keep going up here, at least hit stop loss at this point. So we just reject and go right back down and then mess around. I'd rather you just hit stop loss. Come on. No, please. Because this is most definitely an area I could see it rejecting right back down. Just hit stop loss. Just it. At this point. At this rate. So we got another vote in. Now we have 43% said they didn't trade, 39% that said they made money. So majority of people said they didn't trade, which I kind of expected it. Me personally, I didn't really trade. Man, that's twice now we got close to a take profit and nothing. And we're most definitely in the area I can see it cooking up again to do the exact same thing. But we'll see. I don't think I had the music on this whole time. I'm trying to mess with the music. Hopefully that's not too loud. I could have turned it on earlier. Help with the slowness here. See your price makes its decision if it wants to not create a new high. Take us out or play with us and shoot back down for a little bit. I mean, man, if we're going to shoot down, at least take us out. Make it a little bit more snappier, you know. See, is this it? Is this the dagger? See, as we approach stop loss here, any core questions, thoughts, concerns? It's been a fire stream tonight. A lot of great conversation, a lot of value given both ways. Again, hope I was able to help some people, and again, that helps me. Helping others or just conversating or just talking about trading helps me as well. Nice little circle of everybody getting better. These are master classes. I might just have to start calling these trading live. Change the title to live master classes. So far, it's been nothing short. Every night's a banger. Except last night, the Wi-Fi was tweaking, but every night before that it's been great. There's no chance we're just chilling and draw down. And I have the smallest stop loss too. You know what? I'm gonna play. That's what we're gonna do.
Order filled.
Alright, what's the word? I'm scaling. Just stop loss. Just take profit. Oh, there. We'll get out more positions. Let me buy it. One more. Or should we just get out? Yeah, at this point. No, because I love the trailing tool. Oh, tired. That's what I'll do. I'll get out most of my positions. Right about here. I like this area. All right, we get some continuation down here. I'll scale out. See, do you trade anything other than Asia? Yeah, this is like so. This is my mess around time. This is my I don't say mess around. This is my practice time to trade. I'm on a practice account. This is where I practice taking trades, losses, wins, reading the market, reading the candles. When I actually, it's like my actual locked in trading on my live account, funded account, combine account. I had New York session. And I trade live in my community with all the members there. So when I'm actually trading, I trade Asian or New York Open, not Asian. New York Open is when I actually trade. But as far as just hopping on YouTube, chatting, conversating, more loose trading. That's my Asian session trading. But yeah, I'll be locked in, firing all cylinders during my New York Open there. But so far, these last 2 weeks been pretty good. Last 2 weeks, I'm sitting at 8 trades, 100% win rate. Hold on, I guess I could say 100% win rate because it's on the combine. So on my combine I'm on now, so far I've taken 8 trades on it at 100% win rate, which is pretty cool. Fire. Yo. Pretty sure. Looks, I'm pretty sure you're a moderator still.
Order filled.
Finally got stop loss to get hit. Been in that puppy for a minute. The price got close just for it to hit, which I'm not mad at all because I thought we were just gonna keep playing around. And I was not here for it. But yeah, I'm a New York trader, New York Open trader. Trade for about an hour. So far, I've been doing pretty good. Hopefully, I lead that. Whole life trading. How's it been? I've been. Nah, yeah. Hello. Hope your night's been good. Trading day's been good. Oh, live trading. Before I hop off, how was your account? Okay, 2K from 158K, but almost. Oh man. Well, congrats on the 150K account. Hopefully you pull back the 50K account, but if not, it's all right. Take your time. Take your time. 2K, because I mean, what you said yesterday, you were 5K away from it. 2K is nothing. Then that's one more good trade. You got that. But nice. Congrats. Hope you get that. Hope you pull that through for the new year. Well, shoot, maybe before Christmas. It's not time yet. Maybe get a nice little Christmas present to yourself. Fresh funded account. But yeah, congrats. But tonight was a fire live once again. Thanks everybody. Ooh, my goodness, I keep voice cracking. Thanks everybody who stopped by. Lots of game gems, valuable conversation tonight. And it was nice. Well, traders, that's a wrap up for this evening's, wherever you are in the world. It might be morning, it might be beginning of the day. I know it's the 24th for some people. All my UK guys and girls who stopped by tonight, thank you for being in today. Hope you guys. No, that's all right. It was a good one, but there's more to come. I'm here all year. But with that being said, whether you took a setup or sat on your hands, you showed up, and that's what matters. And that's what matters so much. No, yeah, it was fire. It was some great conversation if you watched the replay for sure. or watch the film, because every rep counts, and especially the mental ones. That's what's going to count there. If you got anything value from this stream tonight, hit that like button and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. I should be live tomorrow. If the market is open tomorrow on these accounts, I should be live tomorrow night. Now I might do a little Christmas special as well. Might do a little special. Merry Christmas to you as well. Oh yeah, it's Chris. I know it's to my UK people who hopped in tonight. I know it's Christmas Eve for you. So happy Christmas Eve. If you're here in the U.S. still, depending on where you are, we still got a couple more hours until we creep into that. But again, if you got value from this night's stream, hit that like button, please. Subscribe so you don't miss the next live. I should be live here all week. If you want to take things further, trade with me and the crew, get weekly breakdowns, and follow the exact process I use to pass my combines fast. The first link in the description is where you can find that out more. And I also have my complete breakdown of the strategy and actually how I trade. I don't think I used it on tonight's stream. My GF13, my gold flow 13, one setup, one line strategy. I don't think I pulled that one out tonight. But if you're interested in that, you can also check that out on my YouTube channel. I have a bunch of content on there. A few more days. If we're not trading the rest of the week, happy holidays. For those that are trading, remember to protect your account, stay patient, and let the markets pay you for waiting. Talked about that a lot today. Patience is key. I appreciate every single one of you for being here tonight. I'll see you in the next live. Remember to trade smart, stay disciplined, and keep stacking those good decisions. Have a good night, morning, evening, good day. Good luck. If you're trading tonight, morning, evening, take your time. Remember to let the market pay you for waiting.